Ladies and gentlemen, Noah Gardenswartz!
Thank you. Appreciate all of you coming out. This is a real dream, recording an album in New York City, dream come true. I moved to New York 3 years ago. When I moved here, I moved straight into the hood. And I'd always heard the stereotype of white people in the hood is they think we're all cops. And I didn't want my neighbors to think that I was a cop. So when I first moved in, I was just walking around smoking weed on the street. But it wasn't really that effective, because one day I walked past this kid's stoop and just heard him say to his friend, "Yo, that cop smokes weed, son." They finally believed me that I'm not a cop when they saw me get arrested for smoking weed. And I swear to God, I was wearing a velour tracksuit at the time of my arrest, which honestly, looking back, should have foreshadowed the events of the day. Like I should have gotten up, looked in the mirror, been like, "Sean John velour tracksuit? Yeah, I'm going to jail today." No regrets, though, whatsoever. Velour tracksuits are amazing. They're the most comfortable piece of clothing you can own. A velour tracksuit is basically a Snuggie that's been approved by Italians and black people. But that was the first time I'd ever been arrested. I had a court case coming up. I was nervous about my court case. I went back to the neighborhood and I was telling one of my neighbors I was worried about my court case. And he goes, "But Joe, ain't you Jewish?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Ain't you got a Jew lawyer that eats cases?" And I got upset with him because I was like, "No." And that's horribly offensive. And then I got upset with myself because I was like, "How the fuck do I not have a Jew lawyer that eats cases? That's the one thing I should definitely have." One thing that separates me from most other Jews is I have tattoos, because Judaism strictly forbids tattoos. And I got my first tattoo when I was 18 years old, still living at home with my religious Jewish parents. So my first tattoo had to be hidden. So when I was 18, I got a male tramp stamp, just right below the belt, above the pubic hairs. When I was 18, I got the words "true to myself" tattooed in Hebrew above my pubic hairs. And to this day, when I hook up with women, because it's in a foreign language, they don't know what it says, and a lot of times they'll make the same corny joke. They're like, "What's that say? Suck it?" And I have to be like, "Yeah." Like, I'd get a tattoo that says "suck it" over my pubes. It says "true to myself." It's a terrible tattoo, I know. It was not the worst one I've ever seen. One time I met a man who had a tattoo on his forearm of a champagne bottle, and inside the champagne bottle he had the letters M-O-E-T, spelling out Moet. He even included the umlaut, 2 little dots over the E. And I said to him, I was like, "Wow, you're really passionate about that champagne." And he was like, "Nah, that stands for money over everything." I didn't have the heart to tell him that everything is one word. So the T in his acronym tattoo was unnecessary. But I do give him credit for including the umlaut, the 2 little dots over the E, because that's what changed it from everything to everything. Not that I should make fun of the way anybody speaks. I'm 32 years old and I still don't know the correct way to use who versus whom. Because every time I have a question about it, I just Google it. So whom cares? All right. It's always a bonus when that one hits. Didn't think I was going to have a grammar crowd, but since I do, who's ready for some jokes about subject-verb agreement? Y'all isn't. All right, some of y'all was. I do find it interesting when people use the completely wrong word and have no idea they're using the wrong word, though. Just like say the wrong word with complete confidence. Because I've dated a lot of black women in my life. And one time one of my friends came up to me and was like, "Man, you like your girls with extra melatonin." And I was like,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?